Intersectionality in my life. One example would be, I'll give multiple examples, but one would be me being a black man, uh, mixing every day with white people and white friends that I have. Another would be I'm from a different country, so I have a different culture from the people that I hang around every day, and I use that one. Back home in the Bahamas, we're more hands-on people, and we like to show affection. We hug, we touch, like stuff like that. But when I came to America, I realized that, especially in the Midwest, people are more standoffish. People don't like to be touched at all. Like, people like handshakes or like proper handshakes, but lots of people don't enjoy hugs. Um, stuff like that. And I think like I've had to learn, I've had to learn that not every culture is the same as mine. So that kind of helped me in that sense that when I go to a new place now, I won't be the same way that I was when I first came from the Bahamas to here, because I understand like their cultures might be different from mine, and the ways that they do things are different from I usually do things. So I won't just approach any and everyone the same way I would a Bahamian person. So I think that's one way intersectionality helped to like influence my thoughts and my view of the world. The best way that I was explaining the gender binary was by after watching a video by Bill Nye, and he says that there's four classifications to being in the gender binary, which is sex, attraction, gender, and expression. And if I answer each of those, I can say that how does my experience fit in the gender binary? Well, my sex, I identify as a male. Um, my gender, I identify as a male as well, and I am attracted to females as a heterosexual male, and I express myself as a male, or I express myself stereotypically as a male, but I think that, like, for example, like expression, um, I did modeling before, and I've had to wear makeup, and I think, like, in that sense that makeup is only associated with females, and I would not go and wear makeup on a regular day, but I had to because it helped, I guess. But yeah, I didn't think of it as anything to having to do that day. I didn't think of it anything to do with being homosexual or being a woman. It was just for a job, and I just took it as that. A topic that I resonated with most in the class was have to be being whether what it means to be male or female, and like that one resonated with me the most because you learn that being male or female has nothing to do with outward characteristics such as like the type of things that you like, what your preference is in like what you want to watch on TV, the games that you play, if you like dolls or trucks. Being male or female just has to do with sex, like your sex. Either you are a male or a female, and all of the outward stuff are just stereotypes. After reading the ethics and social responsibility, one thing that I can do um, to change my life to be more like ethical with my interactions, I think that I can accept people that don't identify with the same gender as myself. Um, and what I mean by that is accepting completely homosexuals, pansexuals, bisexuals, anyone that doesn't identify with the same gender as myself. And what I can do by that is understanding where they're coming from, the experiences that they have, um, understanding or trying to figure out why they feel that way. I mean, not necessarily why, but just getting deeper into understanding so I could, because I'm a communications major and I don't know exactly what career field that I may go into, but I know that down the line I may run into people that may identify or will identify different from what I identify as, and I will need to understand where they're coming from at all times. I can't be biased on my thinking, so I think like that's one thing that I can do better.